Toyota has just pulled the covers off the mini Land Cruiser that so many people have been waiting for. This is the brand new Land Cruiser FJ. And no, it's not another concept or a rumor. Toyota has made it official, with production expected to kick off around mid-2026. It's got the killer retro design we were all hoping for, some surprisingly clever tech, and a serious promise of real off-road DNA. So, let's break down everything you need to know about this potential game-changer, including the one massive catch that's going to matter to a lot of you: exterior analysis. First up, let's just talk about the design, because Toyota absolutely nailed it. The Land Cruiser FJ is a masterclass in modern retro styling. It's boxy, upright, and has this tough, no-nonsense attitude that's a clear tribute to the classic FJ40 Land Cruiser. The whole look, from its squared-off body to those flared wheel arches, just screams adventure. Toyota is even offering two different front-end designs. You'll be able to get a version with classic round LED headlights for that ultimate heritage vibe, or you can go for a more modern, rectangular, light setup. But this design isn't just for show. Toyota built this thing for real-world use. The front and rear corner bumpers are designed as separate, removable pieces. That means if you scrape one on a tight trail, you can just replace that single damaged section. That's a brilliant touch for both repairs and customization. The platform and off-road DNA. So it looks the part, but is it the real deal underneath? You bet! This is not some soft-roading crossover playing dress-up. The Land Cruiser FJ is built on a proper body-on-frame platform. Specifically, it's built on a version of Toyota's tough IMV platform, which is shared with trucks like the legendary Hilux. This gives it the hardcore foundation needed for serious off-roading. The specs tell a story of pure agility. The wheelbase is about 11 inches shorter than the new Land Cruiser 250 series, and Toyota is claiming an incredible 5.5-meter turning radius, which will make it amazingly nimble on tight trails. Toyota even says its wheel articulation, how well the wheels can stay on the ground over uneven terrain, is on par with the legendary Land Cruiser 70 series. Powering the FJ, at least for the launch model, is a 2.7-liter four-cylinder gasoline engine, making about 161 horsepower and 181 pound-feet of torque. That's matched with a 6-speed automatic transmission and a part-time four-wheel drive system, which is expected to have a low range for tough crawls. Those power numbers won't be winning any drag races, but that's not the point. The focus here is clearly on bulletproof reliability and proven capability, not speed, interior, and tech. So, if the outside is tough and retro, what's it like on the inside? The cabin strikes a great balance between modern tech and rugged function. The dashboard has a strong horizontal layout that feels practical and built to last. You get a digital instrument cluster and a big central infotainment screen, but, crucially, Toyota kept plenty of physical buttons and chunky switches for the important stuff. That's exactly what you want in a truck that you might be using with gloves on or bouncing down a trail. They've also clearly focused on practicality. The materials are more hard-wearing than they are plush, and you'll find smart features like MOLLE-style panels in the back for easily strapping in your outdoor gear. And even with its rugged heart, it still comes with modern safety features, like the Toyota Safety Sense suite of driver aids. If you're finding this useful, maybe give that subscribe button a click for more updates on the Land Cruiser FJ as we get them. The market context and competition. So, where does this little FJ fit into the bigger picture? At around 180 inches long, its size is similar to a RAV4 or Ford Bronco Sport, but that's a misleading comparison. Because of its body-on-frame build, its real rivals are in a different league. Think of it as a Suzuki Jimny for grown-ups. It has that same small, nimble, and capable spirit, but with more space and practicality for a family. Compared to a Ford Bronco or Jeep Wrangler, the FJ is way more compact, which gives it a huge advantage on narrow trails where bigger rigs might not fit. The big catch: availability and price. And now, we get to the part you've all been waiting for. The single biggest question for most of us watching in North America and Europe: can you buy one? Unfortunately, as of right now, the answer is no. Toyota has been very clear that there are no current plans to bring the Land Cruiser FJ to the United States or Europe. The vehicle is being targeted at markets in what Toyota calls the Global South, including Southeast Asia, Latin America, and the Middle East. The FJ will be built in Thailand, and bringing it to the US would likely mean facing significant tariffs that would drive the price way up. So that's the story of the new Toyota Land Cruiser FJ. It's a legitimately exciting machine. It's got an iconic design, true body-on-frame credentials, and a compact size that fills a huge hole in the current market. It's the accessible, capable, and rugged little brother that the Land Cruiser family needed. But the fact that it won't be available in the US or Europe is a massive letdown for countless enthusiasts. What do you think? Is Toyota making a huge mistake by not selling it here? Would you have lined up to buy one? Let me know what you think down in the comments.